Hi guys, welcome. So this is a 555 activation. Today we are recording, it is October 5th, and Spirit says that there is positive changes that are opening, and we are going to help you guys prepare for those changes. 333, big positive changes that you're manifesting, and we're going to bring through this portal activation for you. The harvest full moon is coming up. I believe it's maybe October 7th. Yeah. So this activation is going to help you to speak your truth. I'm hearing high tide. Whenever we hear high tide, it means that it's time to come out of the cave, because the tide is coming in and the cave is about to be flooded. And this cave is this space where you go to retreat. It's this hermit energy where you go to reflect and retreat, restore, replenish. And so high tide means it's time to come out of the cave and to ride the wave, right? To follow spirit's wave of flow. And so this salt water is important also with this. And also the color purple is very important. Purple is helping you to come into a sense of very deep, deep peace. Okay? I'm hearing spiritual harmony within thyself, bring spiritual harmony within thy world. Okay? Yeah. Because on the bottom we have a win-win forecast outcome. Full moon in Libra. Emotions are running high. Have faith in your dreams. I'm hearing I Will Survive. Is that by Aretha Franklin? I have to move my Rosemary. Hello, Rosemary. We're going to move you out the way now. I'm going to put her over here because we need room on the table. We need room on the table. All right, so there's space being made for you at some kind of table. Okay. Your divine authority is being recognized. It's being recognized by those I'm hearing outside the spiritual realm. So in this physical reality. Sorry guys, I'm making space. And so you're also, whatever this activation is for you, we're creating the space for this big mama moment. It's also a Papa Bear moment, I just heard. Sorry, this is also my table where I do my beadings and stuff. So there's beads on the table. And healthy distractions to keep you from overthinking. Working through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. High tide, new opportunities will be revealed. New chance to take fresh starts. Okay. So there is some looping that is happening right now, but it's a loop that is getting you to face your fears by stepping into courage and being brave. Okay, so facing your fears, stepping into courage and being brave. And so what this loop is helping you every time you kind of go back to the beginning. Like I'm seeing spirit is using making the bracelet, okay, the macrame or knotting, and going all the way through, and then you looking at your finished product or your finished piece, and you seeing that maybe you could have knotted it better this way, or maybe you held it too tight here or not tight enough there or whatever, but you're seeing like a little bit of imperfections, or you're seeing how it could be done better. And you're also in that time you're realizing like what you did, like maybe you rushed through it, or maybe you second guessed yourself and you were supposed to knot on the right side and you knot it on the left side. And so as you're looking at it, you're realizing the doubts and the fears, the worries that came up while you were creating this piece, and how it led to what you are now holding, right? What you have manifested. And so Spirit is saying we're opening the portal to give you a chance to go back through with this enlightened wisdom, and to kind of not necessarily like undo what you had did in the last cycle, but in a way it is kind of undoing that, and it's allowing you to redo it again. And so you're actually mastering something. Okay, and what I feel like you're doing is you're mastering the ability to have emotional balance, and ability to control your emotions and not allow your emotions to control you. Okay, definitely, because working through the fear, so allowing yourself to feel. All right, so this is also you being very conscientious, very aware of where you either scapegoated into, oh, it's not going to work out anyway, so why even start? Okay, that kind of thing. Blind pessimism. The other thing is coming through of other emotional stagnation is not facing or feeling emotions that are coming up. Therefore, there's been a kind of a blockage of built up unprocessed emotions. And so Spirit is giving you another chance to go through and to face those unprocessed emotions. Sometimes we can process emotions just by generally grounding and being in silence, right? But because Spirit is saying it's high tide, you are going to be processing these emotions by facing some kind of fear of being seen, or some kind of fear of sharing your abundance, or sharing your knowledge, sharing your gift, sharing your life, your light in some kind of way. It's like through your creativity, and it's through sharing your creativity is going to help you to break through this. So you might be needing to share your writing, or your poems, or your music, or something that you're making. Maybe you're metalworking, maybe you are doing macrame, maybe it's something you're creating, and you're meant to share that creation with humanity, with the world. Right. So it also means that I'm hearing there's been a public platform for some of you guys that's been presented to you, and it is your cauldron, right? It is where you are sharing your work as this energy of magic manifestation to help transmute uh, negative energy into positive within the collective. Okay, whatever that is. So some of you guys also, maybe you just got certified as a coach in some way, and you're meant to like build that website, or build your booking or your scheduling tool. So some of this looping back is going back and doing the things that you didn't do the first time, or the things that you yeah, it's the things you didn't do the first time. So again, it's a process of refinement. So the angel of refinement is here. And also what this looping is doing, it is helping you to have faith in your dreams. So think about, and we're going to use Shawn Mendes as an example because we just went to his concert. Think about the first time he picked up a guitar, right? Or the first time you picked up a guitar, right? And going and learning how to play that, learning how to tone it or tune it, right? Learning what the different strings meant, learning the names, learning what combinations were, learning where to put your fingers, learning how to strum, all these different things. And it was built. And so building the process of learning how to do something means you start back at the beginning every single time. It's the foundation, right, that you set. You start back at the foundation. So it's this energy of taking breath work, for example. When you're going into the cadence of getting into like breath work, you first start it with, deep breathing, and then you start it with this cadence of breathing in and out faster and faster and faster and faster, right? To where you were able to go into the energy of breath work. So it's again recognizing where your foundation is and touching ground. Spirit is giving another example for those of you. It's a baseball player who starts at home to hit the ball and then has to go all the way around and has to return home in order to end that cycle or end that process, right? But then when it's time for the baseball player to come back up, they come back to home. And then every time they come back to home, they're better and better. They hit that ball better, they hit it further, they hit it harder, they get better and better at it. Okay, so whatever this is, this activation, which I feel like is already starting, so just say yes to receive, um is helping you to have faith in your dreams by you becoming a master at whatever it is you are afraid to do, or whatever it is that you're afraid to share. you know if it's artwork, you're going to continue to share your artwork, and it's not in the sharing that is in the growth, it's in you being able to create new pieces to share, is where you're going to find the growth, right? And you're going to find the expansion, and you're going to find the heightened awareness in that as well. As you notice things that you didn't notice the first time, the second time, the third time, the fifth time, all right, you're going to notice something different every time you go through that process. It's like someone who does a talk, a TED talk or something, and it goes viral, and now they're asked to give that same exact talk just like all around the world. And so by time you had your first TED talk, by the time you get all the way around the world giving that same talk, that very last talk that you give is going to be amazing. Okay, and so you can think of it as like some of you guys have been practicing something for like 10 years, and you've really come to a culmination, right? Emotions are running high, super moon, and spirit is saying, we need you to balance out your anxiety and your fear, because you really have reached a spot of mastery, but it's within you to see it for yourself. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. And win-win outcome is a forecast where you come into this beautiful balance of understanding the ebbs and flows of life, of understanding the good and bad, understanding the positive and the negative, and allowing yourself to be somewhere in between, and then allowing yourself to experience grace when you might be too much in maybe a delusional state of like super positive happiness because you're not dealing with your negative energy, or when you're just in a pessimistic energy because you're afraid of recreating pain and disappointment by thinking the positive outcome can happen for you, right? And so it's you learning to come into this balance. You're very close to achieving your goals, says spirit. And I say this with beautiful, I'm seeing there's high fives all around, all right, from your teammates, your spirit team. Okay, so your primary spirit team, and then also high fives all around from the ascendant masters, the ancestors, and the angels are all um, yeah, I love it. And that's the triple A. So your A team is here, okay? I'm supporting you and letting you know that you are so close to achieving your goals. So don't give up. Sometimes the motivation may not be there, but still show up, still show up, still show up, and you'll get your stride, you'll get your cadence, and then the energy will unlock and your motivation will come back, and it will be this fierce force, right? This unstoppable force, because you are an unstoppable force of nature, yeah, there's something within you. I don't know if it's your fire energy. I feel like it's your fire because that's what's coming up. And Bridget Brave has been coming through a lot as well. And so it's igniting your God spark and allowing, knowing that it's something bigger than you to lead you forward, knowing that someone will see your piece, or hear your song, or see your writing, or they'll receive your services, and you will absolutely change their life. They will be transformed by that, and also knowing that something that you post could actually save someone's life. Something that you post could help someone choose to follow their heart, and their life just go on a complete different trajectory from what it would have been. And so this is this energy of seeing seeing yourself as a whole rather than as a singularity. Okay, this is you coming into union, oneness consciousness, union consciousness, coming into unity. This is your crown chakra getting a beautiful upgrade as well. And it's also getting a beautiful purifying cleansing as well from any attachments, from anything like greed, jealousy, envy. Okay. And I just heard you're right on time. You know, you're right on time. There might be points like in you in this self-discovery, this mastering of whatever this is for you, that you feel like you're late, or you feel like you're going too fast, right? And so whenever you're feeling like you're late, like you're going too slow, or you're going too fast, it's time to just ground and tune in to the spirit within, and allow yourself to connect to that energy, and to be validated or confirmed by the spirit within that you're right on time. So this will be a light language activation I'm hearing. Yeah, working through your fears, gaining victory. And so what will come through will help you with that. And there's a particular magical activation that will pull for that. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, helping you to get out of your head and get into the energy of freedom. So a lot of teal and purple energy coming through. Also with the peach, the orange, with harmonizing out any negative emotions that would stop you from coming into a place of balance, right? Helping you to surrender to your heart so that you allow your heart to choose every single time. Allow your heart to choose every single time. Okay. And it's this energy of when I say allow your heart to choose every single time, it's allowing soul to choose. All right, so it's coming from a pureness of love, even if you don't know what the outcome may be, even if you don't understand why this has to be the choice. You just know it, you just feel it. So this is also why it's important to balance emotions, so that you can actually feel what feels good to you, right? If you are if you have like riddled with fear, is what I just heard, and anxiety, then it's hard for you to feel what to do, because all you can feel is fear and anxiety. And so that's why we go back to the grounding, spirit says. So in the light language that comes through, it's going to clear away, we intend it clear away anything that would keep you from doing the things that keep you in a state of groundedness, stability, and alignment. Okay, with your highest good. Yeah. And so we're also going to be activating your super attractor energy as well. Like your light is lit and you have the fire to direct that light. So this is where the fire comes in, you know, that manifestation. So also, I just, something's coming up is like fire manifestation. Some people, so manifesting with fire is like a bay leaf, writing on a bay leaf and then burning it. That's like manifestation with fire. Also, candle work is manifestation with fire. Also, writing down everything that you wish to let go on a piece of paper and then burning it, that's manifestation with fire. That's a releasing ritual, burning bowl ritual. Um, Also, even though, so working with air and fire would be like burning an incense. Okay, bringing the fire to the incense and then allowing the smoke to fill your etheric field, and speaking into the smoke is also something that's coming through as well, probably with like dragon's blood, to help with your manifestation, right, of just freeing your emotional body, is what I'm hearing, feeling, knowing to be true. Page of Wands, you're very close to achieving your goal. So your inner child is going to be communicating to you a lot of things to act based on that, the feeling of satisfying the inner child, the inner wildness, okay, is what I'm getting from this. And that also means exploring. This means being curious. This means just, you might doubt it, do it anyway, kind of energy, because you just feel like you need to do this. So this might I was, when we were doing the pre-shuffle, the Wheel of Fortune was coming out a lot. It didn't come out right now. Emotional fulfillment on the bottom. Yeah, but Spirit is leading you forward, right? Yeah, through the spiritual awakening. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. All right, where you're lighting, where you've been limiting your heart from feeling. Ah, Mother Gaia, can you come in, please? We're going to just call her in a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, Irosamata, Odorishimata. So it's also in the time that you spent reflecting, and if you haven't spent any time reflecting, then that means you've been spending time worrying and running off of fear. Okay, and that gas is about to run out because you're going to go into the energy of burnout. Okay, and so then it's going to force you to go into a period of reflection. And when you do, then this is the next stage, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I waited for someone like you. So this might be also be preparing you for a new love. Ooh. Magical powers I weave and clear, I cast and know. Secrets, magic secrets to me now show. I just want to move this down a bit. Can you see that? I can see you because I know what you are. We're getting ready for the activation, so I just want to have sight. Abundance, goddess of abundance, divine. Let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So there is the Wheel of Fortune in this card here. All right, so we're going to clear any fear of being victorious. What does that mean? How does your life change? Right? Clearing any confusion about what is my dream? What do I really want? You know? Oh, it's activating. Okay. Yeah, and remember we said this deep piece coming in, there goes the purple again. All right, so we're also going to bring in the energy of the violet flame, intending that clear up any confusion, bringing emotions to a sense of very deep peace. Victory, I shall celebrate, I shall rise, I will let victory make me wise, right? So that way, this time when you've been deep in the forest, in the cave, that you can bring those lessons to light, right? And you can incorporate that wisdom as you start to, work this again. Again, it's like the master jeweler. They didn't become the master jeweler by only working on one piece and then next time they did it, they worked on another piece. 9 times out of 10, they worked on the same piece or a similar piece every single time, or they started from the beginning and they created the same piece again, over and over again to create mastery, right? So whatever that is, whatever your gift is, it's you can bring it down into 3D terms as well. Like if you're in school and you're learning something, and you have to keep repeating like the same kind of lab or the same kind of this, or you're writing papers in the same way all throughout the semester, you are honing on a craft, right? You're coming into mastery. You're also coming into the energy of magi because you are transforming, with this, with your energy of wisdom. Okay. Yeah. I keep hearing it. That song. I think that's Casey and JoJo. I don't know if it's actually Casey and JoJo or if it was like Jodeci all my life. Some of that balance. Sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So this is a beautiful salmon color coming off with this other victory energy. We got victory twice with the 6 of Wands and then this here. So you're definitely traveling into victory. So maybe some of you guys are attracting travel or balancing finances so that you can travel more. I think is coming through as well, and clearing the fears of moving. And so also this traveling more could it could be literal, but it also could be a representation of, again, maybe you have mastered one skill and now it's time for you to master the next skill and a set of skills, right? And you having the courage to do that. Yeah. Yep. And there it is. There it is. So some of you guys are manifesting a true love, and this true love could be yourself calling back all of the pieces of you, the soul fragments of you back to you. This also could be you calling in a partner. Okay, true love come to me, true love shall come to me, as I so do will, so mote it be. All right, we're going to start the light language activation now. Coming into a place of silence. Put your left hand on your navel and put your right hand over that left hand. Lift your chin up a bit and lift your eyes up to the sky to connect into source, into the highest power. Mother, Father, God. Beautiful. Feel that energy just flowing down you. You may see a pinkish purple energy, white energy come down, flowing over you. And just allow the energy to flow through you in a continuous motion. Archangel Sandalphon is going to start to bring the earth grid up from beneath your feet. She's coming in a beautiful pinkish purple. Very good. See your skeletal system start to glow a beautiful golden energy. You can start with your fingers and just see it glow gold. Some of you, you can see the vantage point of your entire skeletal system glowing gold. And just breathe into the energy. Allow the colors to change as we go through. Yuros namatira tira torokoya shniatarayana. Goros nimiatarokotereshniata. Breathing into the sacral, that low belly. Io dorosnala irosnala. Holding and letting go. Io dorosnimiatarokotias namatirokotias nala. Breathing in again. Io eshnadaroa. Oh, yesnimiatiasotiyeshniatoa. Io yes namadoroshna. As the purple energy flows down into that low belly area. Odoro ishniatara sneataro yaniatarotinyata. Oh, yeah, Imagine seeing the word faith come into your energy centers and into your energy field. Oh, yeah, I have faith in my dreams. Speak it into the low belly, up into the navel, and into the high belly. I have faith in my dreams. Ooh, I have faith in my dreams. Bringing in abundance from below. Feel it come in and just shoot up. Breathe into that little belly. Filling up with abundance, this abundance of this purple and like teal energy. Ooh. Knowing all your needs will be met. Ooh. Yo toroya nayo toya nayo nayo. Doya nayo 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 nayo. Ooh. Ah. Yushnama. Cooling down, so just bringing in some beautiful blue. Source is bringing in blue, so see it just fold through your energy. Now see it smooth out any discordant energy. Seeing, saying, I claim victory in that heart space. Some of you guys need to drop down to the lower heart. Expand and open. See a beautiful blooming. Feel yourself coming to life, back to life. It'll snuggle in the heart space. Beautiful peace, the energy of divine love. The energy of sensuality, filling it up and just seeing the blooming happening. And allow this blooming energy to flow up the throat, into the third eye, the middle of the head, into the mental body beautifully. Ooh, yes. And allow this energy to flow down into the low belly. Ooh, yeah. I see the beautiful moth starting to come. It's a green moth. You are the resurrection of life in thought and feeling, clearing thought forms, allowing any unprocessed emotions to come to the surface. Because win-win is the forecast. Urosamala. Through your actions, through your work shall ye be Irosama Tare Korshamala, Il Turukudishnama, Aya Turukodeshnama, Dia Kotorasnina, Tigala, Iosna, be rewarded. Iroturusmia Tarakirasmila. What you give out, you shall receive in return. Irosnoahi, 100% tenfold. Irosnala. Fully commit to manifesting whatever it is. Yo. That you're choosing to master or have been mastering. Inviting in more source energy into whatever it is that you're mastering, that you're choosing to focus on. Inviting in more now. This is also going to replenish any depleted energy, replenish anything that we've cleared. Feel a beautiful sea foam coming in with the yellow. Feel the energy of completion. See the gift opening. Focusing on the midnight sky. Focus on the midnight sky. Focus on the stars in the midnight sky. Tap into the energies of the harvest full moon. Ooh. Know that you are very close to achieving your goal. Uttiyasna. Seeing the threes, feeling the threes, seeing the sevens, feeling the sevens. Connect to every star you see in the sky. Connected into your light body. Your light body becomes the midnight sky. Irosno, iti, iti, iti. Allow it to brighten as the moon is fully illuminated. Yodorushimata, divine feminine energy. Eturu, Yushnama, pure. Ururasniyatarakatiyata. Godorushniyatarakatyasna. We're just asking that if there's anything else holding you back, it be made clear to you. And whatever is needed, whatever that blind spot is, whatever is needed to see it clearly and to heal it fully, permanently, be provided for you with ease and grace at the time that is right for you. See yourself surrounded by beautiful pink. It's coming in. Divine love is just coming in from all directions. It's coming into the center nuclei of each chakra, crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, sacral, root, hands, feet, and just allow yourself to expand in this energy and receive more. It might be a golden pink, whitish energy coming in, and just breathe it in. That divine love, allow it to just soak into every cell, every nuclei, all your mitochondria, completely into that physical body, into the nervous system, into the joints, soaking it in completely into the veins, into the blood, into the DNA, soaking it in, soaking it in, soaking it into the tissues, the fat cells, all the tissues, the white blood cells, the red blood cells, soaking it in, soaking in love into all parts of you, soaking it into any elements, any dis-ease. Soak it in, filling up with love, divine love, fill up, and expand. Breathing in, opening more. Shine, shine, shine. Tap into that inner glow. Open even more. Your inner glow is going to be a purpley as we tap into the energy of deep peace. Tap into the energy of deep purity. Ooh. Ooh. There is someone out there waiting. They're waiting to hear your song, to listen to your music, to read your writing, to buy your product, to take your course. They are waiting for you. They're waiting for your love and your passion, your desire, knowledge, your skills, your gifts. They're waiting for your light. They're waiting for you to share your abundance with them. They're waiting to be ignited by your light. Be the beacon that you are. For every light that you ignite, 100 more will be ignited. So beautiful. See the world ignited in pure love and light. See us all ignited, shining, glowing beautifully. different skills, different gifts, different color lights, but all united and lighted. Beautiful. Setting the world on fire as we glow our magnificent, divine source light. Mm. Breathing in, breathing in. Bringing in the blue ray and the golden ray to seal and protect your energy and to seal in all the light that you've just received. Also, if there's any places that needed to be replenished, will be replenished now, will be energized. Star fly, fly so high. Beautiful. We're going to disconnect in the transmission now. Very beautiful, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, very much so. Now, right now, actually, what's coming in is for you to write, even if it's just doodling. But that's what's coming through right now. Yeah. I just heard the source is ready to speak through you. So many of you guys are mediums, you're channelers, right? You're spiritual teachers and guides, and it's time. It's time. Your collective is waiting for you. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated, I hope it did, but go ahead and let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel and commenting as well. Anything you wish to comment. And it's our honor to serve you. We love you so very much. Namaste, everyone. Oh, drink lots of water. I always have to make sure drink lots of water after any one of our activations or energy healings. Okay, thank you.